Well, going my people, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are comparing the Lenovo Legion Go to the Nintendo Switch 2. Now these devices have a lot of similarities and a whole lot of differences. So let's just look at the obvious and talk about them from the get-go. They both come with these kickstands that allow them to stand on a desk or a table or whatever you use them on. All right. They have removable controllers, quite different mechanisms. Now for the Legion Go, you have to push a button that's at the base and slide it down for it to come off. And putting it back on is another technique that you have to find the groove, slide it in, and hopefully it locks in. Not the best mechanism. It's actually frustrating, so I hardly take these controls off. However, the Switch 2 is magnetic, so all you need to do is press this little thing at the back right here and pull it off for each side. Very easy. So Nintendo has definitely mastered this technique of removing and replacing the controls. Now, I think that's about the only similarity. Those are the only similarities. In terms of screen sizes, they are very different in screen size. This is 7 point something. I want to say maybe 7.8, 7.9. And this right here is an 8.8 inch display, right? Both IPS, all right, LCD. This one is of a higher resolution, maybe like 2K. And this one right here is 1080p, all right? So the Nintendo Switch 2 is 1080p. Both are wonderful screens, right? So let me see if I can, hold on. I want to turn this display all the way to the maximum. All right. All right, so this is maximum brightness for the Legion Go. Let's go to the settings for the Switch 2. What just happened? The Switch 2 brightness. Where do we have the brightness? Oh, screen brightness. Yes, this is on maximum, so they're both maxed out. I don't know what just happened to the Legion Go. And this is another difference. One of them run Windows and this one runs Nintendo's software. This is very frustrating at times to get games to run because you know how Windows is set up. It has a lot of bugs. I don't know why they used Windows 11. They should have used something else, but hey, it is what it is. Come on, bro. I don't know. That's very complicated. I'm trying to get it to run, and I don't know what's going on. And this, guys, happens like quite frequently. All right. I'm going to try to get it to work, and then we'll come back to do the comparison. But this should be a lesson to you guys. Do not buy a device that runs Windows 11. No matter how spec crazy it is. Things like this is bound to happen. All right. All right, so we're back and running. Actually loading Forza Horizon 4 right now on this. I had to restart the system for it to get to this. And as I was saying, things like this happen quite often. Now for the Switch, let's just start with this one. The games on this are, again, mostly geared towards kids. You know what I mean? Very fun though. Mario is a great game. The Mario Kart World game is phenomenal. I've been having so much fun playing it ever since I got it. I haven't been able to win this series though, like to come first. Well, I won the series, but I've been losing like at least one race. So I'm gonna try to get a perfect score. Maybe not right now, but that's my aim. You know what I mean? I turned the sound off because I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, guys, it's a lot of fun. The haptics on the Switch 2 is phenomenal. You know what I mean? I can feel the rumble in the tires when it's, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a phenomenal feeling. Like, I don't even like to use that word, but ever since I got this, I just start thinking about phenomenal. Like, it's that good. Yo, stop following me up with that, brother. Yo, stop following me up with the no bomb, no dog. I'm today money, dog. Bro, I'm telling you. This is something special. You know what I mean? Don't kick. Yo, bro, stop follow me up, dog. I think this game is real good because, yo, look, it's not just a regular racing car game. You know what I mean? It's very interactive. You can alter how well someone else is driving. And I think that's very good. You know what I mean? It's actually very good. Yeah. Bro, no. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Switch 2, it serves its purpose, people. You know what I mean? You wanna have some fun, you just get to it, you just came from work, you brought it to work, all kinds of things. It does exactly what you want it to do, every single time. You turn it on, it doesn't crash. You know what I mean? Any game you start or load, it's loaded. You never have to think about whether or not, you know what I mean? It needs to be restarted for you to play the game. Nothing like that. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal is the name, is the word. Now, as it pertains to like the controller, that's where everything falls apart for me. Because to be honest, guys, I don't know. It's very uncomfortable for long periods of gameplay. You know what I mean? Very uncomfortable for long periods of gameplay because, for one, no, bro, you see? Yeah, that's not gonna work. But because of the shape, it's not very ergonomic. Like the way the control, the Joy-Cons are shaped, it doesn't lend to, like, it doesn't feel like it was created for humans, if you know what I mean. Right? Now, the Legion Go is a much chunkier device. It's a much chunkier device. But for some reason, it feels more comfortable. Right? It feels better to play with. You know what I mean? It feels a lot better to play with because of how it is shaped. It's very ergonomic. The controls are curved. You know what I mean? Even though the edges right here are kind of sharp. And that's why I was looking at the Legion Go 2 because they redesigned it and it looks more ergonomic itself. But yeah, the price, no. This one comes at about $750 and the Switch 2 is $550. And I mean, again, both LCD displays, but this one has a higher resolution and it allows you to play a lot of games, like most of the games you'd play on Xbox. That's why I was thinking to myself that I will not get the ROG Ally Xbox Edition because, to be honest, this does everything that you need it to do just fine, right? Let me see if I can turn on the thing to show you guys the frame rate. So currently at 144 hertz. You know what I mean? Let's put it simple. It's alright. Let's see what I'm getting now. I'm getting 134 FPS. Just like without altering any graphics or anything. You know what I mean? Playing Forza Horizon 4. And I can't complain. Like it plays just right. Now, yes, I'm definitely not the best driver, especially on snow, but it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can hear the vibration, but there's a haptic thing going on with this too. It's very strong, but it's not as satisfying as the one on the Switch 2. The one on the Switch 2 feels a lot more satisfying. I don't know what they did differently, but I think the Legion Go people and the people at Steam, the Valve people, yeah, they need to take some notes on how to make haptics. The Steam Deck haptics and vibration motor is practically non-existent, right? There's hardly anything. All right. Now this one has the Hall effect joysticks, so less likely to have stick drift. You know what I mean? If you're someone that gets frustrated easily, I suggest that just for the fact that this has Hall effects, yeah, it's better off getting this one and just keep using like Steam in big picture mode in order to bypass Windows. You know what I mean? Set it so as soon as you turn it on, it goes straight to Steam. But if you want to play games like this, it's not gonna work, right? You need Windows in order to launch the Xbox Game Pass app and get into all the games that you have on Xbox, like Forza, Halo, and whatever else you play. Right? But yeah, this is a more mature platform. This is for more mature people. And when I say mature, I mean people that want to play more realistic games. Of course, playing Mario doesn't make you immature, but you know what I mean, right? Now, for prolonged gameplay, this is gonna be uncomfortable because it's very heavy. I don't remember the exact weight, but yes, it's a lot more heavy than the Nintendo Switch 2. Both of these can be docked. You know what I mean? You can dock them. I bought a dock for this one for $50 from Best Buy. All you do is just sit it on the dock and plug it up on the top. It has two USB-C ports, just like the Switch 2, right? One on the top, one on the bottom, or on the base. I don't think you can see it right now, but yes, they both have two USB-C ports. So you can charge it and, I don't know, I guess connect it to your television at once. But the dock I have, I just need to plug in one and then it's charging and I can use it with my monitor and play the games. So all the games I'm playing, you can do that. Now, the Switch 2 is more geared towards like family. So you can remove the controls and play games, multiplayer and all that stuff. You can wheel the controls. I'm guessing you can do the same with this too. But I don't play any games like that on this platform, so I'm not sure, right? But I'm consistently getting 134 frames per second, guys. I don't know if it's like the real FPS, you know what I mean? But that's good. That's good, you know what I mean? That's actually very good. All right, I'm stuck right here. But yes, the vibration mount on that is very good. Now, again, the difference between the both of them, this is smaller, this is lighter. The Joy-Cons are less comfortable. It's better to play like a long gaming session on the Switch 2. This provides all of Nintendo's exclusives. The Switch 2, the screen is wonderful, it's 1080p. That one is 2K. Both can be docked and played on a TV or in handheld mode. It's easier to remove the Joy-Cons on the Switch 2. What else? Oh, the speakers. Now, I don't want to play like, you know what I mean? I don't want to play a long sound so that it can be copyrighted, but that's how it sounds, you know what I mean? And I'm going to do the same for a short minute for the Legion Go. I think the Nintendo Switch 2 has a better speaker system though.
You're listening to Hospital Records Radio at the Horizon Festival here in the UK.
I might be wrong. This one has gotten much better. Somebody commented on one of my videos and told me how to like improve the speakers. So if you'd like to know, just comment down below. I'll make a video showing you guys how to make your Legion Go speakers sound better. But yes, guys, that's the comparison. Both very fun. One's kind of frustrating because it runs Windows 11, but when it works phenomenal, right? That's my favorite word. It works well. This one just works out the box. As soon as you start, it goes, right? Games are more expensive on this platform because Nintendo chooses to make its cheapest game around $70. You can get sales on this because you can play Steam, Xbox Game Pass, all kinds of stuff. So this one is easier if you don't have a lot of Nintendo games and you're not really into Nintendo games. If you want a Nintendo platform or you want to play Nintendo exclusive, the Switch 2 is your only way. So guys, comment down below. Let me know what you think about the both of them. Which one would you choose? And is there anything that you want to know about it? Ask away. Alright guys, out of here, Sean 47. Bye.